Here we are again with another episode of The Road to 2200. I'm down to 1947, so maybe it's the road to like 500. I don't know. We're going to find out. Hopefully, we're going to go up. So, playing d4. Opponent taking a lot of time here. Okay, good. I'm going to play my repertoire I've been playing. Knight f3. With the idea of playing c4. Just developing my pieces. Been seeing this move a bit lately. I don't think. Yeah, it's going to end up transposing, I would assume, to something similar. I'm wondering if they'll go into a Slav, though. This seems like it would pair often with that. If they play here, I'm going to do what I normally do. Takes. Yeah, I'll just develop the piece. And I think here, actually, this runs into these kind of ideas. But this is what we're going to do. Takes. They'll take here. Maybe we'll get really lucky and they'll take here like a madman and then we'll fork them. Nope. We will put this sort of aggressively placed bishop with the pin. Then we'll go here. Then we'll trade out the light squared bishops. And looks like we're going to see a pretty classical Carlsbad structure. I'm going to probably end up taking here. Hopefully after they go here. And then they have this oddly placed bishop. Okay. It's an interesting idea. How do I handle that? What if I just go here? I'm on this. I don't want my queen there permanently. Oh, but it also means I can't go here. I do like that knight a lot. I don't want to do this. Alright, so the question is, do I less want this here versus I want this? I'm going to go here and say I don't really like this bishop being here. I'm guessing they're going to take. It seems to be the whole point of what they've done here. It'd be kind of weird not to, but maybe their plan was to like move the queen, stick the knight here to put another attacker on. I don't know. It just feels like if they're gonna take, they want to do this first, right? Because if they go here first, all they're doing is putting my queen in a place when they take. I get to take back. My pawn structure is perfect still. They haven't gained much. So it feels to me like if that's their plan, then they should be taking the knight on c3 first. But I don't know. This seems to be saying that this wasn't necessarily their plan, and that maybe their plan is a slower build-up. Maybe it's queen here, putting a second piece on here, but then that hangs a piece entirely. So I won't be stunned if they takes, go here, but that doesn't work that great because then I take here, and that's kind of a mess. So I don't know. To me, the obvious move is if you're gonna go here, the reason was to take here, so just take there. Like it's odd to me that they're taking this long for what seems like a pretty straightforward plan. But I don't know. I'm not in their head. Maybe they have something very interesting. But we're starting to get to a takeaway of on move 8. Like, really? You're going to take like 2 minutes on this move? I mean, taking 2 minutes in the classical game is fine, but that's a big time investment here. Okay, so doesn't want to give up the bishop. Okay. This followed by takes here. It's a pretty messy pawn structure. I will be on this pawn. I will be able to come over here and immediately hit this pawn and then maybe castle long. It'd certainly be a weird way to play this position. That's kind of one of the points of this series, is to be able to do some weird things that I wouldn't normally do in a classical game. I think in a classical game I would probably just slide back and say, that's fine, I'll go here. But what if we go here? And I think they can even take here first, right? I'm going to do it. I want to see what happens. This is kind of one of those, like, maybe suboptimal, but it kind of feels like I get quite a bit. I get this attack. I get this file. I get a pretty big center. I'm assuming if they take here, we've got all these pawns in the center. Suddenly this square is covered by a pawn, holds the knight out. So I don't know. It feels interesting. It's probably wrong to just let my kingside pawn structure get obliterated, but I don't know. It's intriguing. Again, opponent not sure what to do. Okay. That is what I thought they would do. And yeah, I think I'll go here. Ooh, I can go here first, actually. No, I can't. Can I? So they go here. I take pawn. The problem is they take here. But I go here. They come out. I still get that rook. Let's do some quick calculation here. I am down a full piece. I go here. I'm threatening to win there. They can just move away wherever it is they move. I can no longer take the rook, but I can take the bishop. I guess maybe the problem is if I go here, can they go here? And then like if I take, they move the knight. Ugh, I don't know why I can't calculate this clearly. Take here. Here. I'd have to go here. They can't attack anything of mine other than here. I would go takes. And then they move the knight somewhere. I think it works. I might be missing something really obvious here, but that looks like it works. It looks like what's going to happen is they're going to get this pawn. I'm going to go here, and then they're going to have to move the knight to give up the rook. And then when they move the knight, I get an extra pawn here first, and then take the bishop. That's what it looks like. I don't... There's a chance I'm missing something really critical here, and I'm going to look real foolish. But that's what it looks like. I mean, it's a cool move if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'm a fool. All right. Yeah, I'll just go here. This was the plan. I kind of assume they're going to go here. That feels like... Oh, I did miss something huge. Wow. Oh, I didn't. Okay. For a second there, I thought here, here, here. They could attack here and attack here. But it would hang the queen. So, boy, it got very tactical from a very tame looking position. Like it looked like we were just going to a regular Carlsbad position. I was going to minority attack them. It was going to be like this slow, grindy game. And instead, we are just deep in the thick of tactics. Did one of us miss something big? It's really what it comes down to, I think. So if they go here, I take... Oh, see, that's what I was talking about, something big. I didn't see that at all. And what I missed is this check. Bam. bam, bam. That's a lot. But do I have this? Check. If they block, I take here. It's even. They will be able to go here then. And I'm going to end up losing this pawn. Man, look at interesting. So if I just say, I'm taking the rook anyway. Whoa. I take the rook anyway. And they take... Oh, wait. I can go here. But then they go here. And I can't really... The escape score is covered. What if I go here now? Now they have this. I think the best school... Okay, let's make sure they can't just go here. Maybe they can. Here, there. I can't. I guess I could go back to here. Okay, and they can't do this, but they could do this. And now I think I'm lost. Okay, one more time. Takes, check, here, check. Yeah, I don't think that works. But what about here? Then they have this check. I take. I think I'm kind of stuck going down this path now. I think they just found a really good move that I totally missed. I thought things were more forced than they were. A lot of interesting things happening. Like they could just castle and say, I'm up enough material. If you try to take here, I can try trapping your queen. They could go like... I guess it's going to be hard to attack the king. They could go here. I would take... Now they're no longer in danger. There's just so much happening. I don't know what they're going to do here. And we're only on move 13, and we're both over halfway through our time. Okay, so that... I feel like has to be met by this. Okay, before we say has to, does it have to actually? Actually, does this just lead to mate now? Because now if I go here, queen can't block. Can't go here, can't... That's just mate now for me. It's check. It's check. Okay. But now if they just take with the bishop, isn't this just mate? Check. Queen blocks mate. There. Yeah, this is just mate for me. Wow, what a wild game. Oh my goodness. This is move 15. Move 15. Mating attack out of the exchange QDD, and that's that. We just got the win. Okay, I wasn't expecting this game. Well, let's take a look at this thing. This is a wild one. So this is very much just stock book moves. Nothing interesting to see here. Interestingly, the engine says this is great. I don't understand that at all. Why would this be great? Let's just say they play a normal move. Take. get to go here and threaten this, so they have to come back. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I guess that looks interesting. So just making very normal moves. Nothing to see here. Nothing to write home about. That was the move that was unusual. Not bad. Unusual. I went here. I went there, and this was the right move. That's really exciting for me that was the right move. Now, my opponent had some really logical ways to handle it, right? He took here. I took here. And then I assumed it was going to be takes. And the computer actually says we're up 1.3. Like, this is a pretty great position for us. In fact, the computer says rather it would have us go takes here. And then wait, why wouldn't they take with the queen? Take with the queen. Oh, because now we get to come in here and lots of tactics again. So, okay. So they do take. And then we take here. So let's go back for a second just to make sure we got it. Okay, so it takes here. Takes. Okay. I'm having a little lag issue here with Lichess. Not sure what's going on. This is hard. Okay. Yeah, page unresponsive. Okay. Well, yeah, so we ended up, they took our knight. We took back. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess this is going to be the end of this episode. I don't know. My computer has had enough. So yeah, let's talk about takeaways real quick. Was an interesting game to be sure. I guess what I'm really excited about is that this Queen B3 worked out well. Like, that's a little surprising that I don't know if surprising. I'm just happy that I was willing to go down a line that was not going to take me to an unusual place. I said specifically, let's go ahead and try something weird. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. And it actually worked out really well. I saw the whole line of, putting pressure on the B7 pawn, of, doubling my pawns, but having the G file for my rooks. So I'm very excited that I was able to sort of take advantage of all those opportunities. And it was a very fun finish, getting to put a mate on there at the end. So that's one more takeaway. I almost auto took at that moment. Even though it was check, I still was like, wait, we should look. And I saw there was a mate. So it's that thing of like, don't just go into autopilot, right? There might be something there. Just look. There's no reason not to just look. All right. Thanks for bearing with this bizarre end. I don't know what's happening. And I'll see you next time on the road to 2200.